Hello everyone, welcome to the presentation. My name is M. Shahab Ahmed. Today we'll be discussing about the Jetstar airline. We'll be focusing on the business context of Jetstar airline and trying to understand its external and internal environment. So we'll be starting with the company overview to try to understand the company's business structure and its background. Jetstar Airline is a low-cost budget airline based in Melbourne, Australia. This is one of the Qantas subsidiary company. Jetstar Airline has been formed in 2004, aiming to provide cheap and affordable flight to the people across Asia Pacific region. Jetstar has grown rapidly, and now it is operating in 16 countries, covering 85 destinations. The airline has a simple fare structure that allows customers to choose a level of services they require, from basic to economy to business class tickets. So at this stage of the presentation, I would like to discuss further about the strategic context of Jetstar Airline. So we'll be trying to understand some of the fundamental questions regarding Jetstar operational model. These includes: why does Jetstar exist? What does Jetstar do? How does Jetstar behave? What does Jetstar stakeholder want? And how will Jetstar succeed? To answer the first question, why does Jetstar exist? As we all know that the living cost across the world is increasing very rapidly, as well as the traveling cost. So Jetstar aim to provide affordable airline option to consumer in Australia and also in Asia Pacific region. So what does Jetstar do? Jetstar operates as a low-cost carrier offering domestic and international flights. So how does Jetstar behave? To keep the ticket price minimum, Jetstar focus on cost efficiency, operational excellence, and innovation to stay competitive in the market. So what does Jetstar shareholder want? There is a high expectation from the stakeholders all across the region. This includes customer, employee, investor, and the regulatory authority, who always seek the safety, reliability, profitability, and sustainable from Jetstar operation. So the next question is, how will Jetstar succeed? It is perceived that by leveraging its cost-effective operations, expanding its route network across the region, enhancing customer experience, and adapting to changes to the market will allow Jetstar to be financially successful and viable in the long run. So in this part of the presentation, we will perform an internal environment analysis and external environment analysis over the Jetstar business operation using some of the well-known tools such as Porter's 5 forces, SWOT analysis, Pearson analysis, and so on. So at this stage, we'll be discussing about the SWOT analysis. As we all know, SWOT stands for strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. In terms of Jetstar Airline, there are a few opportunities in the market at the moment. This includes the aviation industry's rapid growth after the COVID-19 pandemic. It can also expand in new markets with new partnership and using its a technologically advanced operation. In terms of weaknesses, Jetstar is exposed to limited services, limited route network, and limited fleets in its operation. Some of the strengths: low cost structure, strong brand, wide network, high standard customer service. And some of the key threats that is noticeable, which is competitiveness, economic factors, and increasing fuel price globally. So in this section, we'll be performing the external environment analysis using Porter's five forces and Pearson analysis. So Porter's five forces focuses on the five aspects of the company's external environment. This includes competitive rivalry, supply power, buyer power, threat of new entry, and threat of substitutions. The competitive rivalry for Jetstar has been considered high due to numerous competitions in the airline industry in Australia. Some of the major competitors are Qantas, Virgin Airlines, Singapore Airlines, and so on. The bargaining power of suppliers has been considered moderate to high due to dependency on aircraft manufacturers and fuel suppliers. The bargaining power of buyer have been considered high due to price sensitivity and availability of alternative options. On the other hand, threat of the new entry has been considered moderate due to high capital requirement and regulatory barrier to enter into this market. And finally, the threat of substitutes has been considered moderate due to the availability of other methods of transportation across the region. So Pearson analysis discuss the impact of political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental aspect of the company's operation. Some of the major elements that will impact the Jetstar operation have been listed here. So these are government regulation, political stability, economic growth where Jetstar operates, demographics and customer behavior, advance in technology, digital transformation, airline regulation, labor law, and finally the climate change, air and noise pollution. So in conclusion, we can say that Jetstar strategic analysis underscores the imperative of alignment with market dynamics and stakeholders' expectations, sustaining competitiveness and achieving its success. So in this part of the presentation, we will answer some of the questions that our audience might have. So these are the references that we use as a source of information that has been used in this presentation. So at the very end, I would like to thank everyone to watch this presentation.